That's really strange because I've been trying to say 2020. I'm here with Eusebio and Craig. Hey guys.
Hello Chris, hello Craig, hello everyone. Nice to see you in this scrolling party, and I hope you are all safe, sane. And so let's go for a scrolling party.
Yeah, hello everybody. And by the way, Chris, it's not the 18th even in Kiwi land.
Isn't it? It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to the party. Looking forward to a good time together today. Glad you could make it. And by the way, Chris, do you know the easiest way to make a small fortune with binary options?
Yes. Oh, Craig.
You start with a large fortune and you trade binaries for a while. And you end up with a small fortune.
Yes. Yeah.
Eusebio should approve of that joke.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Okay, well, we don't have that much on this week. We've got the resumption of the scalping course. Eusebio's already done one session. Later on this week, sorry, I forgot to get the date for it, Eusebio. But Eusebio is doing a presentation through another group, Traders Exclusive. They're running a seminar with 4 traders called Where Will Your 21 Take Your Trading? And Eusebio is doing one called The Secret Ingredient to Better Trades. So if you want to pile along, I think Craig will be sending out the invitation information. But what day is it on?
It's Wednesday the 20th, Chris.
Thanks. And it's something like 1 p.m., isn't it?
1:45.
Okay.
Well, Eusebio's presentation is at 1:45. The actual start time with another speaker is 45 minutes earlier, 1 p.m.
Okay. Oh, okay. So he's doing quite short sessions.
45 minutes, right? Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to hear Eusebio in a different world, but like I said, Craig will be sending out extra invitations. Nothing planned for this week, so if you have any questions or something, let me know, and we can get Eusebio to talk to them. I'm not functioning fully today, so did a long drive yesterday, so the brain is still warming up, not much sleep. Okay, so let's hit the NewsWatch list. And yeah, hi everybody. Sorry, I forgot to say hello to everybody, I think. Nice to see you here. Thank you. Let rip. All yours, Eusebio.
Okay. Can you display the calendar and the spreadsheet?
Can you not see it?
No.
Okay. Others can see it, can you not? Because I can see it on my backup machines.
No, I see your introducing page. Oh, okay, now we see it.
Oh, it's very slowly coming through to you, Eusebio. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see how we go. Your audio is fine, but I don't know why it would be slow pumping stuff through. Okay, let's see how we go. This might be an extra short scrolling party if you cannot see the charts.
Okay, so let's start. So on Sunday, I will monitor the Chinese GDP quarter of the year. And then nothing else for Sunday. Right. On Monday, I will monitor the Euro-German Bundesbank monthly report.
Yep.
Then we have Bailey speaking from the Bank of England. due to speak about a range of climate issues at a webinar hosted by the Bank of England. So general lecture, so let's forget it.
It's also a holiday for the US on Monday.
Yeah,
So-
Martin Luther King Day, yeah.
So things could be a bit ropey during the US session. Okay.
Indeed. And I will monitor the Kiwi NZ IER business confidence.
Okay, what is that?
It is the business sentiment.
Sorry, I was economic research. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's
Okay. On Tuesday, we have the Euro current account, all time frames.
Yep.
We have the two views with the euro, so under H4. Then we have the CAD manufacturing sales month-over-month under H4. We have the CAD wholesale sales month-over-month under H4. We have the Kiwi GDT price index, all time frames.
Yep.
And we have Haldane speaking
okay.
from the Bank of England, due to speak at an online event hosted by the University of Oxford. No, let's forget. And that's it for Tuesday. On Wednesday, if you want to scroll down the
Sure.
calendar.
You're not going to pay attention to tick?
No.
Okay. Just
Okay, on Wednesday, I will monitor the pound CPI year over year and core CPI year over year, simply monitoring them. Then I will, Euro German 30-year bond auction to monitor.
Yep.
Then we have the CAD CPI month over month and core CPI month over month, all time frames. Then we will have the CAD, a group of red news. So the CAD Bank of Canada Monetary Policy Report, rate statement, and overnight rate.
Oh, and this one.
And the press conference, yeah, of course.
Okay.
And then,
sorry, a little tip for you people listening is that when this rate statement comes out, if there's a surprise, still wait for the press conference whenever it comes out later. Because in a previous scrolling party that we went through, Sophie mentioned that it's better to wait for until the press conference is finished before you do any trading with this, because it's like the news hasn't finished. It could still have some extra volatility as a result.
Yeah, because all the specialists will pay attention if the person speaking will be hawkish or dovish in presenting its arguments or presenting some facts or some decisions. So, okay. So the intonation of the voice is important for these guys. Okay, so where are we? Then we have...
We've got Biden speaking.
No, I will ignore that.
Sure, but I was just wondering if this is because he's become president at that point. Okay, don't know.
We can still pay attention, so monitor the Kiwi visitor arrivals to see how tourism is improving or not.
There is. We have actually opened up to, we're allowing one Pacific island so far to fly into New Zealand without quarantine. And Aussie's panicking again because they had a whole pile of tennis players fly in who were all did not have COVID, except for one person, not a player on the plane, did have COVID. And so there's been huge disruption to their tennis matches now. They're all locked up in quarantine. Anyway, okay. Sorry, blah, blah, blah.
For the Aussie MI inflation expectations, so monitor. monitor not all time frames. The yen trade balance, all time frames. Then we have the Aussie employment change and unemployment rate.
Sorry, I'm a bit out of it here. So I've got inflation expectations for monitor.
Yeah, monitor. Yeah, that's correct.
And then you said?
For the Aussie employment change and employment rate, we can also put it as monitor.
Sure.
Then we have another big red group with the Bank of Japan Outlook report, the monetary policy statement, the Bank of Japan policy rate, and the Bank of Japan press conference.
Okay. We don't know when they come out.
And that's it for Wednesday. And for Thursday, we will have another big red one with the Euro monetary policy statement and main refinancing rate.
Really going for it, aren't they?
Yeah, indeed.
In fact.
And then similarly, ECB press conference. Then we will have the Philly Fed manufacturing index for the US dollar under H4. I will still continue to monitor the unemployment claims in USA.
Yep.
Then we have again Bailey speaking at 12 p.m.
Hey, Stefan and Robert. Missed.
Due to speak at a virtual citizens panel open forum hosted by the Bank of England. No, let's forget. We will have the Kiwi CPI quarter-over-quarter all time frames.
Yep, I'll scroll down. So there's the Kiwi.
Yeah, then monitor the pound JFK consumer confidence. And that's it for Thursday. And on Friday, we will have, so let's see. We will have the core retail sales month-over-month and retail sales month-over-month under H4. I will monitor the US dollar flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI, and monitor the natural gas storage and the crude oil inventories. Okay. And that's it for Friday.
Okay, because Britain's still going through Brexit, and it really isn't finished. I'm going to mark any of the Brexit stuff with a care, just to point out that it could still be quite volatile, just as a reminder. It's still tromping around the charts quite nicely, if you can catch the movements. It's pretty amazing that 40 pips these days is a big movement. Mm-hmm. But you can still make money from it, so it's all relative. Yeah. You've just got to be a lot more precise. So anything that's marked under H4 or all timeframes, make sure that you get out of the trades within half an hour of the news coming out. This is so that you avoid any spikes or volatility that appears if there's a surprise with it. And don't place any orders within an hour of the news coming out, again, because of any spikes in volatility. The ones that are marked monitor are ones that could help influence your trading decisions to give you an idea on whether the currency itself is likely to go. The three big ones, Euro, US, and Yen, any news coming up on those just doesn't matter what pair you're in, treat it as if the news is coming up on that particular pair. For the smaller currencies like the Aussie, the Kiwi, the CAD, the Swiss, if there's news coming up on that, and you're in another pair that's not related, like you're in the euro dollar or the pound dollar or something like that, and there's news coming up on the Kiwi, then just know that there's news coming up on the Kiwi, but you don't have to get out of the trade. For instance, if you're in the euro dollar and there's CAD news coming up, be aware that it's coming. Be careful, but it may not have that impact on the US, on the euro US side, except for maybe these really big red ones. You've got to make your own decision at the time. And the pound straddles between them. So the news that comes out possibly could impact the big three as well as all the small ones. So be careful when that comes out. You may want to just pull out to make sure that you aren't hit by any volatility when it comes out. The other thing, if I remember what I was going to say, I'll come back to it. But the top 10 for the week are these ones here. As I said a couple of weeks ago, MATAP has kind of got its act back into gear. Thank you to, I think it was Stefan, rang them up and said, hey, we want the average daily range back in. So they put it back in. I think it was Stefan. So anyway, one of our members about a month ago, because they'd taken out the average dollar daily range, so it's back in there. It's in a different format, so it's a few more hoops to jump through to get the information. Oh, okay, Stefan. I wasn't blaming you this time, but anyway, okay. So this is the average daily range for the top 28 pairs, and what we recommend is that you just monitor these 10 for the week. If you can't handle the volatility that perhaps the pound is going through, maybe, then we've got some extras. So we can, on the website, I've put these ones up. I've chosen up to the US Swiss Eusebio.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's good.
Okay. So, and the idea is that you don't monitor all 28, otherwise you blow your brains out. Even trying to monitor 4 or 5 at once is hard work. So just stay slow, just only monitor 1 or 2 until you get the hang of things. And then when you're trading, just trade perhaps 1 or 2. Trying to trade all 3 can, especially with scale-ins and extra information that the standard has, can be kind of a bit of a mission. So if you're just starting out with the max, start with a slower time frame. Like Eusebio started off with the M30, and then worked up to the M15 and then the M5. So you don't have to go with the accelerator flat to the floor right from the start. Otherwise you spin out. Okay, so what we're going to do now is to whittle this lot down even further. Over here is I'll stretch this across. And if anybody's got some questions on this or notice we made a mistake, let me know. It's always really helpful. So I've brought the list over here, and what we'll do now is match the list of the top 10s with the news for each day to give a further lesser selection of pairs that you can monitor. And so we've got 3 lines worth. The top 2 are the main ones to monitor, and if these aren't sort of doing it for you, then drop down to the 3rd line. So these are the most important. And if like last week they're all the pound, and if it was too volatile, then I put this on the website as well. You can start monitoring just the smaller pairs. They don't move as much, but they're less stressful and a bit more regular. So it depends on your level of expertise. So okay. So Sunday, Eusebio, there's nothing, and on Monday there is nothing.
Okay, so the choice will be easy. The first choice will be the pound US dollar or the pound Swiss.
Yep.
Then the pound Kiwi or pound Aussie.
Okay.
And then the pound yen or pound CAD.
And let me do this. Okay. Right. So leftovers from Monday. So after 5 p.m. Monday is the start of the new day, and there's nothing in there. And on Tuesday, up to 5 p.m., we've got the euro.
The euro, okay.
The CAD.
The CAD, okay.
And the Kiwi.
And the Kiwi, okay. So we will have the Euro Kiwi or Euro Aussie.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Then we will have the euro pound or the euro US dollar.
I don't have one. Okay. Okay.
And then we will have, let's see, the pound Kiwi or pound Aussie.
Okay. Just copy. Save a click. Right. So the leftovers from Tuesday, the Kiwi, we don't quite know what time it comes out. It's sometime in the US afternoon.
So let's consider the Kiwi, yeah. So Kiwi here and here, yeah.
Yep. And on Wednesday, we've got the CAD.
The CAD, okay.
And the CAD, and the CAD, and the CAD.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. Just
okay,
the euro
so
and the CAD. Yeah.
Okay, the euro and the CAD. So we will have so the pound Kiwi or pound Aussie.
Okay.
Then the pound CAD or the pound US dollar.
Okay.
And then we will have the euro Kiwi or euro Aussie.
Okay. I just destroyed that one.
Like Tuesday, the first choice.
Ah, thank you. Okay. So leftovers from Wednesday, we have the yen.
The yen, yeah. So yen, so is here, okay.
And in case you're wondering, we're only looking for the ones where there's under impact or all time frames. We don't worry about the monitors. So the yen and the euro.
The euro, okay.
And the US dollar.
The US dollar, so here and here, okay. That's it?
Well, the Kiwi's right on the border at 5 p.m.
And the Kiwi, okay. Let's add the Kiwi. So Kiwi and Kiwi. Okay. So the first choice will be the euro Kiwi or the euro Aussie.
Okay.
Then we will have the euro US dollar or the pound US dollar.
Okay. Yep, here, this one. Gotcha.
Euro US dollar or the pound US dollar.
Oh, got them the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Okay. Told you I'm a bit fuzzy today. More so than normal. Yep. And
then we will have the pound Kiwi or pound Aussie.
Okay. Sometimes this bingo is really hard. So like today is one of them. Thursday's leftovers. We have still got the pound, the Kiwi, I mean.
The
right
Kiwi here and here.
The CAD and the CAD, that's it.
And the CAD is here. Okay. So we will have the pound Kiwi or pound Aussie.
Okay.
Then we will have the euro Kiwi or the euro Aussie.
Yep.
And then we will have the pound CAD or the pound US dollar.
Here, this one. Okay. So we've narrowed it down. I put it up on the website, and that website looks like this at the moment. He said, hinting at things to come. Where is it? Up over here. Okay, so down here will be the top 10 pairs, and then the list of the ones that we've just gone through, updated, and then a bit further down, smooth movers, to be the list of the movers that didn't quite make it into the top 10, but perhaps you could have a look at instead if they're too jumpy or not moving well for you. And also some indices that you might want to play with at the same time. Down underneath here, if you haven't seen this before, is some words, some reminders on how to use each one of those columns that are up there. And up here above is the actual NewsWatch list, the first part that we went through. So there'll be just a highlight for each day. So each day go through that and mark on your charts what time the news is coming out on your chart. It's better not to use a news indicator because they tend to hog up a lot of processing time. And if you're trading and you want to enter something and suddenly some news comes out, you could get slippage. So it just interferes. So all we do is we put a vertical line on the chart at the time that the news is coming out. And then as we get closer and closer to the time, you can see the line move closer and you know to sort of take some action within half an hour or an hour before, depending on if you're in the trade or about to exit a trade. And it's the same thing. If you're about to get into a trade or going to exit a trade. Okay, the long-term news is right up at the top. And there's been no change. So I guess the biggest thing is going to happen in the States this week with the presidential inauguration coming up with all the unrest fomenting underneath it as well. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, any questions, anybody? Okay, hey Siegfried. And if anybody's got any homework, I've been asked this a couple of times this week. If you've got homework that you want to do and send in, do so. It's really important. And our operators are still standing by. Please have your a major credit card ready. It's a joke. It's all part of the course. So the homework is really important. So send it in and I'll get through it. And if there's something tricky, then I bump it up to Eusebio. Okay, so I'll just hit the save button if I can see this. Okay, so let's do some chart work. Does anybody have a pair, a time frame, a session like London, US, and a date that you want to trade by? Okay, so otherwise I'll do a random thing.
I propose one pair we have not considered yet, the Euro card, for example.